Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I think I finally got this thing working. Hooray. Well, you should be able to look in a minute. Alright. Please tell me I'm actually streaming to Twitch, Daniel. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm okay with Twitch working and OBS not. Wait, what? Well, here you go. XSplit. Like I'd use that garbage.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Hwyan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Fu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning.
What?
There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe
Yeah.
since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa.
A demonic planet?
The Xianzhou
What?
Yuchue from a
I want to see
siege,
that. I want to
and
see him do
destroyed
that.
The demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember.
Dude, that's
those
just Jing Yuan
battles
being like,
vividly.
what up? I'm
There
here.
are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives
Yeah.
them some kind of
Yeah, I think all the
sick
basically like the
satisfaction.
people in charge of each
They haven't
starship are.
achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Who did?
But I've
Who
seen
did
enough
that?
failures in my time. And I
That
want
was
to believe
perfect
that
timing,
your
Greg.
loyalty
Thank you.
Has never wavered.
Like literally, the second he finishes, it's like actual
So,
old man.
General Fei
Just
Xiao of the
farts.
Yao Qing is the only one
Thanks,
investigating
Greg.
the ambrosial arbor crisis on
My
behalf
friends,
of the
everybody,
Alliance?
give it up for my friends.
No.
Yeah.
I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Shao's questioning. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Hwyan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Shao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Shao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
My granddaughter. She's gonna just be in. Oh, yeah, look, there she is. Hello. Yeah, it's exactly what she. Yeah, she's looking at the swords and stuff. These are some dope swords, though. Look at that. Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Like, oh, I want to know what you guys went through. You
It's this
really
case
don't,
right
child.
here.
Is that from a timeline? Is there a timeline with that?
There will be numerous contests
Well, I know that
and
one.
celebrations during the war dance. And the main
Nice.
event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge.
Why was she there for
The
that?
host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all
Oh
over
my
the
God.
cosmos.
Why, could he not last in
showcasing the
bed for 2
excellent
minutes?
martial
Like,
arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned
Oh my
the
fucking
Astral
God.
Express would be attending the ceremony,
that has to
thought
be
the High
awkward.
Elder of the Lawfu would be the Ringmaster.
This...
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign
Yeah.
her as the ringmaster?
Well, she's good at hide and seek. I know that.
I'm
That was
no
a problem
match
in
to you when
1.6.
it comes to joking.
For like 1.5, 1.6,
What's
whatever version.
this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword
I don't
case
think
is
so.
intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now.
I don't know.
In a few days, a precious sword.
I should probably just play that
stored
like offline.
inside. I don't mean to boast about how.
I'll just play it during my lunch break.
But this sword represents the pinnacle of the Juming's craftsmanship. It has a
And only
legendary
during my lunch
history,
break and
full of
afterward.
heroic tales from foreign lands. Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words.
42. Give it
Since
up
the
for
delegation
Day
delivering the
Sword
hasn't
42.
arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now.
Yeah.
I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword.
Oh, is March's swords inside there?
I can award
Probably.
it to the
Do you
champion
think?
of the Ringmaster's
Yeah.
Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that
I don't know.
Yanqing is an excellent
Also, I think we need to
swordmaster.
like start
Will be
doing.
representing
We're running out of
the
time for this
lawful
patch. I
as
think we
the
start doing
ringmaster.
this patch on like.
So it seems.
I'll talk to you guys offline, but I think we need to start doing this on 2 days
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
because there's a lot of. I think we have a lot
Want
to go.
give me a sword? Just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
You've got confidence,
There it is.
my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
Bruh.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
This.
Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
This.
The
Just still
outcome of our
sniping
duel
at
with
each
the
other.
Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested,
really
why
are.
don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge
They're
me
literally
in the
just a
ring?
bunch of fucking teenagers.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me.
Yeah.
But whatever happens, it won't be him.
So I'd like to point out that this is basically this is just Dia and Gin. Oh my god, it's so stupid. This game is this game is fun.
Not to be
This
rude
is
or
Dia
anything,
versus
we've been
this is
watching
Dia
the
versus
drama.
Navia, chat.
I'm
That's
dying
just
to
Dia
find out
versus
who beat
Navia.
who.
But I feel like those two would actually be friends.
Quiet down. We have other guests here.
I don't think so.
I've prepared this
I think
sword
they'd be
to add some
friends.
excitement to the ceremony.
The thing is, Dia would get her ass kicked because she's a
It's not
terrible
a good
fire
look for
unit
the
going up
Alliance.
against literal cannons in an hole.
While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember
Like it's
there
literally
can
gun.
only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea.
Me brings
We don't
500
know
of my
who the
closest
winner
friends.
will be, and it
Me
might not be
loses.
either of
Everybody
you.
loses against that
But
one dude.
If you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an
Oh.
apprentice who will take part in the war dance
That's-
and win
oh.
at least one match.
Or just to
How
win
does
one
that make
match.
sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay.
True.
I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills
Oh
requires
god,
teamwork.
why do they pick March?
And both the
I wanna
winner
see what their
and the
reasoning
loser
is.
will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
They're both just looking at March.
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just
Yeah.
now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I
You've been
thought, why not
voluntold.
teach her the art of
Congratulations.
swordplay.
Oh, wait. Are
Congratulations, you
serious,
win.
General?
Like those old internet scams.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden?
Like, I'm picturing that exact
I've never
voice in my
practiced
head.
swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that
Just
means
take
no
your
one
bow,
can
split
me.
it in half, and whack people with it. Accept your fate,
Perfect
March.
chance for you. I remember you mentioned
dialogue.
that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
We get dialogue!
Yeah, I did say that.
Finally, lines.
But this is
I feel
all
like that's even
happening so
funnier, but
quickly,
still.
Don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
Check out this awesome
Appreciate
move.
your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's
Yeah.
time? They
How
should
long
be
until we get to the
preparing for
boba from her
ceremony.
ult?
Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance? That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped. Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be?
Me plays hardcore
Us
Call of Duty with one
Really
bullet.
decide the swordsman's fate isn't some
On shipment.
special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yang Qing?
General.
So basically just Sephiroth,
I
just
haven't
literally be
graduated
Sephiroth.
Yet. How can I be qualified to teach sword?
Yeah, literally Wuxi Fingerhold from Kung Fu Panda.
So you're admitting
Skadoosh.
your defeat, huh? If you're not even
Hey, Alien Mendoza, thank you for the follow,
Why don't
much
you let me
appreciated.
be the
Thank
ringmaster
you.
instead?
Oh, Alan,
Yeah,
sorry,
sure.
Alan, my bad.
Teaching an apprentice is also
I'm trying
a
to
way
look
of
between
honing
both
your own
monitors.
skills and gaining
We're doing
insights.
good. We're doing good.
You've
Not
been
can't
an
complain
apprentice
today.
for
Did
years.
work and then
It's about time you looked at swordplay from
ate some
another
dinner. And now we're streaming.
see,
We're playing some Star Rail. We're doing the Trailblaze Continuance.
Count me in.
perspective. Now that Yang Qing has agreed too,
This
it
is
all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to
stream's
make the
going good,
final
Alan.
decision,
Stream's
March.
going good. Just started about 15 minutes ago. For you to become the best swordmaster in the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
They give you lines.
Hey, I've never missed my target.
Eh.
Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General YN.
Great. Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay.
Apparently. Alan, we're from the U.S. We're in the
Yunli and
U.S.
I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss
I'm not gonna say
March.
exactly where I'm from because
Think of it as a
no,
little
but we're from the U.S.
initiation gift.
You're too
America is
kind.
IO. IO.
Wait, you're giving me a
Fucking
gift?
meme.
Shouldn't
So
it be
streaming?
the
Yeah,
other
just
way around?
pretty much just gaming. Pretty much just gaming. Gaming's good. I've been playing Warzone off stream.
General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
March.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the general said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yoon Lee and I suddenly become Miss March's
No, Alan,
swordplay
I'm not an
mentors?
artist at all. No, I am not an artist.
Because
I can't draw for shit.
General
I can draw
Hua
stick
Yan
figures,
wants us to
that's
stick
it. I can't draw
around
for
on the
shit.
Law Fu for some time.
Aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyway?
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Law Fu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face.
Yeah, music,
And
classic
he wants
rock,
to see it
and
for
then like
himself
video game OSTs
during
are good.
The war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun
Like
Li
anything by
into this.
Hoyoverse, basically
What
anything coming
began
out of
as
this
a
game is
simple
a
contest
bomb.
between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huayan is
This sarcasm,
still
yeah.
that tricky
Little-
general.
yeah.
who
Alright,
likes to
musician
get
artist. Nice,
everyone
Alan. That's
ready.
cool. What do you play? What instrument do you play?
My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you
Superb.
to act as my witnesses. I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier.
True. Well, I think they mean
In the
like,
coming weeks,
some kind
I'll
of, like,
also
drawing
invite
either
all of
physically
you
or
to a
digitally
meeting
correct.
with General Fei Shao.
or maybe
You may need to
crafting
answer
something
her questions
as well.
and clear up any
Guitar and
doubts
keyboard,
she might
nice.
have.
That's good. That's double skill.
So please,
Hell yeah. That's a lot of
prepared for the
dexterity.
meeting.
Is it like a physical guitar and keyboard, or is it like in one of the music creation apps? Not AI, but like actual music creation. What's it like a? I don't know. I need to ask Danny. Yeah, we should leave.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here
Oh,
as
man.
the Express's witness and answer any questions.
I don't have to
Thank you,
participate in this shit
Reverend.
with March. Hell yeah. Ooh, physical guitar and keyboard. Nice.
General,
The only instrument I've ever learned how to play
I
was
know
a
there
quarter in
isn't
4th
much I can do to
grade.
share your burden.
And that was like 20 years ago.
Hmm?
As the Lawfu Ringmaster, I won't let
Nope.
anyone defeat
I
me
didn't
in
want
the
to
war
play
dance.
instruments. And my mom's like, okay, cool. I don't have to spend the money.
I know.
More or less. My mom can play a couple of songs on the piano. But that's because she had to learn when she was like, 12. In the 70s. Oh, man. Dillian. What's up, Alan? What do you ask?
Illustrious
What's up?
Merlin's claw waiting
Ooh,
for
Yukong.
me. And for so long, too. It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Shao.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
These two have a history.
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights. And I was a pilot.
No,
of
Alan,
the
I'm sorry. I won't
North
share
Fu's
my
Rainbow
Discord with
Orbit
you.
Fleet.
I don't
Who would have
I don't
thought
re-
that
I don't
upon
message
meeting
random
again,
people on Discord.
You'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying.
And
Maybe
if you're
this
if you're
feeling
trying
of a
to sell
lifetime ago.
like to make overlays or art,
Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in
I'd
30
prefer
years.
you to not do that.
After
honestly,
all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day.
I'm sure
I'm
your
well
artwork is very
aware of
good,
your
but I'm not
great
interested in
feats.
any kind of overlays or
How's your
art
health
on
holding up?
to my stream. It's okay though. I appreciate the offer,
Still
but
stable.
no, thank
I
you.
suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his
Pichu.
name again? Was it Pichu? Or Katyo?
Jiao Cheng.
Nice talking to you too,
He's
Alan.
been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
All right, if you want to lurk, Alan, feel
I'm
free.
relieved
Feel
to
free.
know that you're safe
Just
and
appreciate being
sound.
here. Thank you.
Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces.
Are a pain in the ass.
As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously
Make a
disappeared
destination
many years ago,
alteration.
has resurfaced.
We need you to save Blade,
This time,
please.
She has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Lawfu Preceptor
There's
has
a
also
motorcycle going
leveled
down the road.
accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted
Yes.
the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am.
It is nice to see
The
you,
Lawfu
Kong,
has
again.
enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for a long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that
Can't ask Sayu
undoes
about that
all
right now, though.
previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
Well, wait, how many
That's
patches
true.
do you think it's going to take for them
And
to have
that's
to
why
do,
I'm
like...
also here for
They're not going to have
another
the VAs doing their stuff
to
on
visit
live
Hubei.
stream, but it's going to be the, either they're just going to air the Chinese
You mean
version with
that
subtitles,
Hubei?
or
Boris and Warhead?
or
The
just
same
going to get the
Hubei who
Hoyo,
has been
like,
imprisoned in the
employees to do
shackling
it.
prison for over 7 centuries?
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries
But the
from
Fox people
Xianzhou
actually look normal,
Yaoqing
so,
Skyfaring
yay.
Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hulei's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
This!
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However,
Punk's not satisfied.
someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither.
Oh, motherfuck.
Have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Why are you here? She popped in for like 10 minutes. God damn it. This tracks. Fuck hell. Thanks, Ron May. Ron May be like, you know, I made an Aeon for like 2 minutes. Let me go ahead, or like literally like less than a minute. Let me do this again. With a Borisin, the thing that apparently cannot die. Oh, shit.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donhung go?
You need some melatonin, brother. Oh god. What is March doing here? Like the cod
There
execution.
you are.
Show some respect for your master.
It's an honor to learn from you, Master Yanqing.
Oh, I thought I'd get something salty from her.
Oh, in all those immersions and novels I watched, when apprentices want to pay their respects to their masters, they usually bring fancy gifts, kneel, and bow. I'm really sorry, but I haven't prepared anything yet.
Congrats, you're Sokka.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
Because he's being called master.
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it.
My brain can't handle the fact that this is what I'm being called.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength.
I could just imagine if
It's not a
Yanqing was
casual
more
game
like
you can master overnight.
drill sergeant, be like, "Alright, pink hair, you
Honest
best
General
fall in
Huayan
line."
will teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can
Like straight out of that, like
participate
the
and defeat
the,
at least
um,
one opponent.
drill sergeant
Do
from
my
like Forrest
best.
Gump.
But if you break your master's rules,
March is always a good guy.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best
March,
starting
I'm
today.
still top tier over you, bitch.
great. That's the spirit.
No,
March is in
but
your
it is true.
hands now, Yanqing. Don't
What?
be too easy on her.
Donhung, do you even have
That
a
would be
heart?
so
Did
good.
you lose it somewhere? But either way, where's Yunli?
Probably already fighting.
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Seriously?
Yay.
It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Master Yunli, you're
God, it's
already
like
here.
when I have to when I
Sorry
accidentally
for
show up
keeping
like
you
a
waiting.
bit late to a meeting, like at somewhere. Not my current job though. I've never done that so far actually.
Wait, were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my
Absolutely.
apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning.
Well, it's because people used to die when they were 40, Daniel.
As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming swordmasters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship
The outfit!
gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good
Her
use.
pocket.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful.
He's your
Requires
E0, March.
Precise movements. This outfit is tailored to
Here's
fit
your
perfectly
E0.
and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master
I mean, it's fine for
Yunli.
bow and arrow, but probably not
See?
swordplay.
See? How can you
Double
compete with me?
C.
I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming
March is gonna
swordplay
become a good
so she can win the
swordmaster on
contest with
accident
my
in spite
sword
of these two
skills.
idiots.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay,
It's like that
Miss
episode of
March,
Avatar
you'll
where
need suitable
Aang has to teach
weapons.
Katara.
So, I went out of my way to prepare
the
a
swords.
pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
It's two.
The real competition is just getting started.
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But
March's sword.
why does
You know
it feel
what?
like
Someone
things are
please take
starting to
these three
disappear?
idiots models into Gmod and have her two sword masters just being the swords.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Yeah, it's literally, yeah.
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
Ahem. All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat
March being
training
like, oh
for the
shit.
first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archer. Come on, step forward and...
Ahem. All right, let's get started with the training.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
I apologize for this loading screen.
I could take 10 of
Oh, I
these.
have all three of these.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Shifu's
Lofty
attacks and
swordplay
accumulate
is
charge
all
from
about
March
being
7 make her
swift
realize her
and
powerful
agile in your
abilities.
movements.
But I deliberately slowed it to one time.
Yes, you.
Right on time. Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Yes, you. Like this?
Well done!
What artifacts did they put on her?
Blades drawn, mountains fall. Time for some swordplay.
What if she just completely gets her feet off the ground because that sword's too big for her?